Everybody's corrupt, especially these dating coaches. Yo, all right, let me talk about this shit for real. So, the problem nowadays is I kind of made a video on like the enmity between men and women. So, if you ain't see that, I feel like that shit will probably provide a lot of context to this video, but honestly, everybody is scamming. Every yo, you know, like Nietzsche's will to power. I feel like that is the whole shit that's going on, like with the whole red pill community and everybody that's just trying to take advantage of like shit that they know men want to hear or like need to hear or like take advantage of men's weakness. Like the whole Andrew Tate situation is a prime example of that. And I don't really like name dropping because it's like all the principles I'm about to say apply to everybody. But or at least everybody that does that kind of shit. But it's like the same shit. It's like okay, like yeah, sometimes you helping, like you're genuinely helping like dudes that who maybe can't get women. But if you're a dude that can't get women, you're better off literally just like going outside and trying to talk to women and like doing that shit and then like fucking going back home and like journaling, writing down what happened, like doing your own experimentation rather than fucking just listening to what somebody else says, you know what I'm saying? Because one, it's like everybody's saying the same shit, so it's like painting a perception of how like you view women, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the problem with the whole red pill shit is it was like painting and still is kind of some people still like really on that shit, but it's like it was painting a narrative that isn't necessarily the reality, you know? And you see a lot of that shit with like the feminist movement too, is it paints a narrative on the internet that isn't necessarily the reality of like what it is. Now sometimes it might be the case that like oh, this girl is a whore because she goes to the club. Like okay, that might be the case, but it's like sometimes she's just out with her friends and like chilling for real, you know what I'm saying? Just like you, it's kind of like the same thing. Like if you're a dude and you out at the club, you can't like be judging a female because it's just weird, bro. Like, but it's worse than that because it's like they're preying off dudes that they know that can't get women. So it's like they're feeding you what you want to hear rather than like actually trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the whole will to power shit comes in because it's like, what's your real intention? Is it like genuinely helping these dudes that you know like are struggling, or is it to fucking just get subscribers and fucking promote your Patreon? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. Shit's weird. Honestly, the internet as a whole is weird, but it's like I don't know. You got to be very cautious. So like, I think people should approach like the internet with a sense of humility in a way, because it's like you got a lot of people coming on here, especially like in the spiritual community in general, and then you see the like immediate like the whole Nature Boy situation and the whole like Brother Polite situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like false prophets, bruh. False prophets. Unrighteous people just feeding you what you want to hear to get their way to the top. So you got to just have like take everything with a grain of salt and really look in the mirror at the end of the day and be like, yo, all right, this is what I'm on. Like I don't understand that. Like there's a lot of people that go on the internet and they believe what they hear 100% and then just take that and run with it as if it's the reality. Like bruh, people could be on the internet and spin a whole narrative that isn't the case. Like I could come on this bitch right now lying, saying like I'm a fucking, I don't know, a millionaire or some shit, and it's like you just have like you wouldn't know, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't know unless like you knew me. And even if you did know me, it's like you don't know my personal life still. So it's like, bro, you gotta really be cautious of what you take into your mind and like what you choose to believe. I feel like you should be skeptical about everything, especially in 2026 and AI and all this shit, bro. You don't know what's real nowadays. You don't know what's real nowadays. But that's the problem now. Is like it goes back to business. So like if you don't know business psychology, then I'm gonna put y'all on game. Like when you running a business, now I haven't ran a business, but I feel like I have the leadership. I've accumulated the leadership to be able to. I just haven't been put like in the situation to actually get like a business loan or anything like that yet. But anyways, when you're running a business or like say you're releasing a product, it's like your number one goal should be to help the customers or like to provide a service that benefits the customers or like the world, not your own personal gain, because that's how greed and all that shit is birthed. And so that is what you see, and that's how lust manifests too, is like you feeling like your personal desire for something is greater than like the other's person desire for it. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be cautious of that, bro, because that's a lot of what's going on, and that goes into the whole Andrew Tate situation. Like, now, granted, I ain't gonna say too much because like I really do like a lot of shit that Andrew Tate said. Some of the shit he said was actually real shit, and it's like it was genuinely helping. You know what I'm saying? Like unspin the fucking cultural narrative that was going on with like the whole fucking swap gender roles and all that shit. But I ain't gonna go too much into that. But I'm Haitian, so you could probably guess how I feel about that. But anyways, yeah, but it's like people just money hungry, bro. People power hungry nowadays. A lot of shit is like very selfish nowadays, which you do kind of got to be selfish in today's times, because it's like you don't want to go out like Michigan and just be like a fucking victim to everyone around you and like not really be able to like do anything about it. You gotta have some edge to you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a shadow, bro, for real. But at the same time, it's like your general orientation should be towards the positive, towards the good, like towards helping others, not fucking just accumulating avarice desires. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, everybody's corrupt now, bro. Everything is corrupt. Even I'm corrupt in a way. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get better and fix a lot of fucking social programming that I still have in my own mind. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, we all like victims to it in a way, you know? So, and the moment you feel like you just 100% good is like the moment you really just got like, promise you're not as good as you think you is. Like, there's still a lot more work for you to do. There's a lot more learning. So, but what I'm saying is the experience is the best teacher. So go out and do that shit yourself. Like, if it's something you want to learn, start doing that shit and learn. And, you know, maybe lean on somebody that you know personally to help you out. But like, that's the thing nowadays, is like people are scared to talk to like people they know, because it's so easy to just get on the internet now. It's so easy to just get on ChatGPT and ask some shit. Like, nah, talk to somebody that you know, because like they gonna provide you better insight than some random dude on the internet. Even if they do like fucking like consultings and all that shit, like, bruh, just talk to somebody you know that's gonna build that real relationship. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying like all online communities are false, but I feel like online community is taken away from like the real community and actually connecting with people. And I'm an introvert saying this, so it's like I get it. Like, we be inside, like we like to stay to ourselves type shit. But bro, it's okay to like, it's okay to talk. It's okay to talk to people you know, bro, for real. So that's all I wanted to say, bro. Is just be cautious overall. Like, this whole internet shit, you got to take with a grain of salt, man. And I made a video about this too. Is like, create more than you consume, bro. That's one of the greatest things I ever heard, and that changed my whole philosophy of life. Honestly, it's like, create more than you consume. You like writing, fucking write and put your shit on social media more than you just read shit. You know what I'm saying? You like reading, okay, read and then integrate that shit into your writing. That's what all authors do. Like, you like music, okay, listen to music, and then you might feel compelled to make some shit, or at least use it in whatever art form you do make. You know, you like watching YouTube videos, fucking post your YouTube videos. It's the same thing. Like, it just takes that little step, overcoming that self-doubt, overcoming that side of your mind that's like, I had the idea that the devil is a fucking idea suppressor. In terms of like, so, all right, we about to get deep. So, like, Abel was the more prosperous brother, right? And so Cain felt like the shit he was doing wasn't accumulating nothing. And so he killed Abel. He killed his ideal self because he let those thoughts get into his head. He let that resentment get to his head to where he was like, I'm doing all this, feeling entitled to all this shit, but it's not working. Like, you can't let that happen. You gotta keep sacrificing. You gotta keep, and if it's not working, switch it up, switch the content up, switch whatever you're doing up, but keep creating, keep making shit. The reason I'm saying that in regards to this is like, go out. Like, just because you fucking get rejected a couple times by females, you gonna get rejected by females. Females are a mirror of life. You know what I'm saying? So if you have trouble getting women, that, like, it's, you feel like the world is rejecting you in a way. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case. Like, you just gotta keep going, or maybe get your money up, get your swag up, get your talk up. And all that shit is going to benefit you and everything else too. So it's like, bro, you get your money up, you get your swag up, you start dressing different, you start fucking really like getting your business going, you know what I'm saying? Then you good. Then you don't even need a female, and you got more women coming for you anyways. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, work on your own shit. Don't be listening to, bro, you gotta just do you. You can't listen to all these other people, bruh. Like, that shit is gonna flood your mind. Like, you gotta chill on watching content, all that shit. Like, because at the end of the day, nobody is gonna care about you as much as you care about you. So listen to your own head. Trust your mind. You don't need nothing. Like, think about it. People back in the days ain't have YouTube and shit. They was fucking just walking around with their own thoughts. Even before, like, language was a thing, they was just walking around, like, surviving in this bitch. Like, they ain't need nothing but the sound of the goddamn wind passing their ears. So trust your own head, man. Your mind is the best mind. So the reason I'm saying all this is because, like, experience is the best teacher. So go out, fucking talk to women. You don't even gotta do like the whole fucking cold approach shit, like just fucking filming yourself going to talk to women, bro. Like, literally, you could just start a regular conversation with a female. Don't even gotta be like leading to nothing, and then you can start like, okay, it's a girl I like. Start talking, try to get a number. See, you know what I'm saying? I should eventually do like some dating tips, but I really don't care to like, bro. It really don't matter, honestly. Like, I don't really care about the bread like that. Like, I'm kind of chilling money wise, so it's like, if I was to do some shit like that, it would be coming from a point of like just trying to put y'all on game from shit I learned. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to say is like, stop trusting everything you hear on the internet. Watch out for false prophets, bro. And everybody's corrupt, bro. Stay on point, stay 10 toes, stay righteous, stay benevolent, stay in tune with that type of shit, and you'll be straight, bro. I'm out.